Yes, please, power. Don't blow up again. Man. Okay, I'm gonna just trying it with like the lights off, only with just like the lights in the room. Maybe the power draw from the like studio lights is too much right now. And it's so random, like when it happens too, when the power gets cut in here. It's so random, dude, when it'll happen. Sometimes it'll happen when I have nothing on. I'm just in here like printing labels from my like label printer to like ship out cards. I've had it literally the other day. I was just trying to print labels out and it kept blowing the breaker in this room. It was so annoying. So I had to plug like my printer into an extension cord to plug it into a different room and another outlet on a different breaker, so it wouldn't keep blowing the breakers, so I could actually print the freaking labels, dude. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. I've never lived in a place like this where the power draw was so small. And I've lived in a number of apartments, even streaming in apartments, and like this is by far the like most ridiculous one I've been in for this type of situation. You need Pikachu and Ash running on a treadmill? Oh, sure. Yeah. Yes. Go for it. Go for it. Man. But in regards to the tournament time, what time works for y'all? Both for like today and also in the future, like what, like for, because Saturdays is going to be the days. I know I've had the absolute most amount of people for Saturdays. Do you have a like specific time in the day that works best for you? Is it mornings, afternoons? Is it evenings? Just let me know. Let's put this back up there. There we go. Yes, it was a bicycle. That is right. It was. In that, oh, just in general, like in anybody's time. Just like, I'm curious, like what time would be the like most ideal for most of our players. Start time between 1 and 4 Utah time. Okay. Let me write this down. So that would be between 3 and 6 my time, I believe. $11 p.m. or midnight for you works. What time is it right now in BST? Let's see here. Time in UK. 10 o'clock right now, so 5 hours ahead of me. What were you saying last stream, J Ghost? Before the power breaker blew up? I think I vaguely remember when we were talking about it before. We were like tossing around the idea a few months ago. I think a lot of people were saying like midday was the best time as well for Saturdays for tournaments. Like there's like between like 2 and 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Your time zone was like I think the sweet spot for people, especially with the PST guys. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot for doing them Saturdays until we want to add more on when we have the ability to do so. But for now, just Saturdays only is like I think the most opportunistic time. It's the best time for me to be able to be available to stream and or play in them with you guys. Yeah, so you'd be good then, because it would be we would be starting like anytime from like an hour or two ago till right now, right? So okay. Now you'd be solid. Wyvern, good to see you. What's going on, my friend? Happy New Year. Good to see you. Trying to get the stream back up and running. We were live earlier, and then my power breaker blew out. So just hoping that the power doesn't die again. The best way to teach new players was to only show them the ins and outs of a single deck that has a lot of synergy with itself, and once they get that down, then you can show them interaction slowly with an opponent, like where the opponents can stop them once they know how to recover or protect their plays from that. Okay, I think that's a good approach. I like that. I can dig that. Because I want to say, I think Pepsi is available, from my recollection, like most of all, if not all Saturday, as well. Well, what time would that be for you, Cybers? Like, what's the ideal window for you to play? I'm just curious. I'm trying to just like get a beat here, because I know for the West Coast guys, they also said like afternoon is more ideal, but they can play evenings. Like Trips and Savvy and a couple of those, and all those guys. I know they want to play too, but they said like the evenings is okay, but the afternoon is more ideal. By 5? So 5 would be 5 your time, 7 my time. That's 4 p.m. for the West Coast guys. That's midnight for Europe. Is that possible for you, T-Dog? If they started at 5? Or is that too late? You taught 2 people how to play competitive like that 3 years ago. I also suggested to them watching how-to videos and practice with their decks themselves, but neither person did. But I would... Yeah. Isn't it funny when like people complain about like, I want to get better at something, and then you give them all the tools to do so and they just don't do it. And then they complain about it again. I'm like, well, I can't help you, right? I can't help you. If you don't want to help yourself, you know? You can push 4, okay. Okay. Four. If the other Utah guys, could also do 4, then that I guess is ideal. One to 4 is the best for me with the nap times and such. Later than that would require coordinating with your wife. 4 should work though. Okay. Yeah, 4 would be a comfortable time here, and also for the West Coast guys, and also for Europe, because that would be 11 p.m. for Europe, so not crazy. Yeah, 4. So that's 6 p.m. my time. And this is good information because I'm still trying to like build my schedule for like content stuff and like streams and videos and everything. So I kind of wanted to dial. This is why I wanted to do this like live in real time, so we can kind of figure this out as quickly as possible. So I can get this like in the schedule, so I can plan stuff around this. So 6. Yeah, I imagine that they wouldn't go longer than a few hours. Because I would imagine we would only be doing 3 rounds up until we would have, you know, like over 20 players. I would say we would still just even do 3 rounds to just keep it simple and not obscenely time intensive. Because 3 rounds is like max 2 hours for Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, it'd be 11. That'd be 11 for you. Yep. Pepsi. We're just discussing like the best start times for the tournaments. And I think we're saying that so far the most common time is 4 p.m. for Mountain Time, so that for you that'd be 6 o'clock to play on Saturdays. 6 p.m. on Saturdays for our tournaments. Yeah, it would be on the weekends. Yep. Yeah, to get this off the ground, our best chance is to just do them on weekends first, for sure, and then add in additional ones in the week if time permits and also player permits. But for now, yeah, like, the weekend is the most optimal. I know there's a lot more availability. Cyber says, any tips for me? I want to stream and I have people that always put me down and all the time. When I talk to them, they're my family but can't support on things I want to do. Why do they put you down? What do they say to you, man? I'm sorry that happens. Is it like people are telling you don't stream? Is that what they're putting you down about? Zeta, welcome in. How you doing? I find modern competitive unappealing. I've been out of the loop for so long. Not that I was ever really in the loop for the first day since I was hardly even aware of the balance. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. There's a number of times I've like tuned into modern Yu-Gi-Oh like YCSs and it's just like the most boring thing I've ever seen, and it just drives me nuts. I'm like, man, what happened? What happened to Yu-Gi-Oh, man? Like, where is this? Sometimes the games are absolutely cracked, but like not all the time. I don't dislike modern, but I am a much more like I have a huger preference to play old Yu-Gi-Oh myself personally. Like, if I could just like say, oh, I'm only gonna play like Edison for now on and like redo for now on, I would totally do it. But like, I can't do that. You know, it's not that simple. Because like from a content creator's perspective, and I want to do Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, right? Like, I do need to play the modern game. I do need to make content on the modern game. I do need to play Master, all types of stuff. Because it's like that is like the most biggest audience for the game and appeal to the game, you know, which is, it's okay. It's like, I don't concede to that as like I have to do it and I'm upset about it. I'm not upset about it. I'm completely okay with it. I mean, I get to just play Blue Eyes White Dragon all the time. It doesn't bother me. I get to play Blue Eyes all day. It doesn't hurt my heart. I'm a Seto Kaiba all day. But I do have a huge love for old Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, being a person who played it from the beginning, I really love it. The old stuff. Yeah, Anaheim was terrible. That was a really bad YCS. Terrible streams, terrible games. You'll play locals at the same times as this, so it'd be really funny. Wait, on Saturdays? I thought your locals was on Sundays. You play Saturdays also? You need some Dazu sleeves. I'd like to make them someday. It'd be really cool. Oh, okay. Sunday and Wednesday. Oh no. So really quickly, if I was to down the line add additional tournament slots to the week, it would be on either Tuesday or Thursday. Either of those nights would match up the best with my like schedule of content that I'm wanting to make between YouTube and Kick. Either Tuesday or Thursday would be my next best like day to add in addition to a Saturday, right? I mean, the goal for myself is to be able to provide a number of tournaments each week, so I can give you guys the most value out of your membership, right? You know, spending $5 to play Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, and if you get to play like, I mean, yeah, $5 for 4 a month is like already a better deal than going to a locals, right? You have to pay $5 to $10 every time, and then you're not winning prize cards and cash at locals. You're winning shitty OTS packs, right? So like, unless you're at a great store that gives away booster boxes every time, you know, like the stores I used to play at in Cali, we used to give away boxes every time to first place. But that's Utah I know Utah does not do that at all. You guys just get OTS. Tuesdays you work till oh yeah, I mean, if I did it, like I said, if I did them on during the weekday, they'd be late. They'd be at the the evening, because like I'm not gonna run a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Like, who the fuck's gonna play, right? Everyone's at work, man. No, we would do it at night for sure, like as like a 7 o'clock kind of deal, 7 or 8 o'clock. You get 12 packs of a recent set for topping. See, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, not a lot of the stores. Not every store does that. You know, some stores do though. Like there's some stores out there that are like that. They're just like, they love to give away like really good prizing, which is nice. It's nice. It really is cool when you get to go like, and you just win your local and you take home a whole booster box every time. Like, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I was when I used to play a lot back in the day in Cali, my friend had a store and he would do that. He would give away, he would do 2 tournaments every Saturday. He would do a win-a-box tournament for a $10 entry, and then he would do a normal Swiss tournament afterwards for $5 entry, where you would win like tons of packs and like cash, like credit, store credit and stuff like that. And man, I was there every Saturday, man, farming. I didn't lose a single box tournament the entire year that I played there. It was a crazy I won every booster box that I played at that store. I didn't win every single other tournament. I would always be in the top 4. But yeah, the booster box event though, I won every single time. Playing, this was 2013 and 14, so this would have been, I was playing Dragon Rulers and Yugioh. Those were the 2 decks I was playing back then. Some fun decks, man. I miss those decks. Oh, I miss those decks. I miss those decks. Dragon Rulers is so cool. Zeta says, I just look out for modern support for stuff, but not a lot interests me outside of anime decks like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I like that. See, that was one of the this is one of the big reasons that I got back into playing the modern game, was because of Blue Eyes White Dragon support. Like, I got back in playing a little bit before then, because I was like, I just picked up the decks I played in 2019 when I last played. I was like playing Sky Strikers and Salamangreats, and those decks were still like super good in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So I was having a great time. But like, I had no intention to like play anything competitive, or just having fun playing it, making some videos here and there on like the deck I was playing. But then the Blue Eye stuff came out, and my dad passed away like a few weeks prior to that, and like I told myself, you know, I want to start playing again. I want to play a lot, and I want to play Blue Eyes because Blue Eyes was like a thing that my dad vibed on Blue Eyes White Dragon. My dad got me into Yu-Gi-Oh in 2002. Like I wouldn't have been playing the game without him. So like, it made perfect sense to me to just be like, start playing again, play Blue Eyes, and start taking my direction of my channel slowly but surely in that direction. And that's what I did most of last year when I was making content, was around Blue Eyes White Dragon. And it's been really fun. And that's what I want to do a lot this year too. I want to just play a lot again and play a lot of stuff vibing on Blue Eyes, because it's cool. Man, I'm not even... Why am I not wearing my kaiba jacket? Let me grab it real quick. 1 second. Just realized this whole time, should have just been wearing the kaiba jacket the whole stream. Okay, we got it. Let's throw it on. Make sure to hit that like button though for us, guys, please, and thank you as you're turning into this, to the second iteration of our stream. Sadly, my power breaker went out earlier. It blew the stream up. All right, we're back. We're back. Oops, wrong screen. There we go. Got my kaiba fit on, baby. Let's go. Okay, I want to tell you guys something pretty cool. This year, I really want to, like, if things work out with Yu-Gi-Oh and like it gets really crazy and stuff, I really want to make like a super sick kaiba, like a full kaiba cosplay with like it's a super nice anime jacket and everything. Oh, that'd be so dope. It'd be so dope. It'd be so dope. And some of you guys from before know that I'm a 3D printer, because I make like a bunch of like stormtrooper armor and stuff like that. And I may or may not have gotten a 3D print file to make Kaiba Man's helmet. So maybe in the future, when I can have access to printing again, maybe I'll make a Kaiba Man helmet. And if it turns out good, maybe we can make them for people in the community to order, so you can have your own Kaiba Man helmet to wear. How fucking cool would that be, man? Just walking around looking like Kaiba Man. Brother, I'll go to every YCS like that. I'll be dressed as Kaiba Man, bro. People would be easy to find me. Like, what deck are you playing, man? Probably Blue Eyes, right? Like, no, I'm playing Exo Sisters. Like, oh my gosh, come on. Chibi Changa, what's up? How's it going? John, welcome back. So that's how I felt playing locals back in the day. I won like 10,000 in cards in total just from winning locals in New York, Vermont, and Florida. Yeah, see, that's like, that was the thing. Like, if you were really good at Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, like, and you had a good store, like, it was so strong. Like, you could actually do really well with it. You didn't have to like always win big events and top big events to like, quote unquote, make something out of it, right? Because like, yeah, for an entire year straight, I was winning a booster box every single week. You know, and like that, and these were like hot sets at the time, and they were some big cards. This was like the block with like Legacy of the Valiant and like Primal Origins and Judgment of Light. So like huge cards like Wolfbark, Star Eater, Excite-Knight, you know, like crap like that. I was just pulling them all the time, right? But it's like, now if you just play it like some stores and all you win is like OTS packs, and like most of the OTS packs now are just full of just bulk, and it doesn't really feel like you're winning anything. Just like, I mean, that's how I felt playing in Utah. It's like when I was playing in, like, no offense to the Utah stores, but like most of them just, they always just only give out OTS packs, and it's like, you know, and like it doesn't feel like an accomplishment if you win the tournament or like win the tournaments and stuff, because like you're just winning. You just get some booster packs that just have like literally nothing in them that you even need or nobody needs, and it's like, it's just silly to me. And it's like, you know, it's kind of just, it doesn't feel as good, right? It doesn't feel as good when you could like walk out with packs and you could pull a chase card and be like, oh my gosh, yo, this is so cool. Because like I pulled alties during some of those like locals, and they were just like, oh cool, you know, Rock of the Vanquisher, or you know, like Dark Fusion. It's like these cards no one needs. I mean, Rock of the Vanquisher is like okay now because like VS got pretty decent, but like at the time it was like a $2 card, you know. But yeah, it's a very different experience, right? It's a very different experience. Very different experience. Locals. Whenever I played at locals in Utah, it just felt like homies hanging out. It did not feel like competitive. It didn't feel like testing or anything like that ever. It just literally just felt like homies hanging out playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And you got some booster packs. That's how it felt every single time, which is cool. But you know, that's not the vibe everybody goes for when they're going and playing at events, right? But to each their own, you know. To each their own. Jazz says we got like 5 to 6 people gonna go to the LDS series event in Vegas already. It's gonna be a good time. When is that? Zeta says my collection is outdated and I'm having no luck finding Blue Eyes White Destiny in your area, so I'm probably gonna have to order it. The structure deck you need? You need the new structure deck? If so, I can hook you up. I have a lot of cards from the Blue Eyes structure deck, like tons of them. I could build you a deck if you. I could actually literally just build you a Blue Eyes deck. I have all of the cards so many times over. I opened oh man, 3 or 4 displays of the structure decks because I was trying to chase the Starlights or QCRs. I guess they were QCRs back then. And yeah, I just have a lot of I have a lot of the Blue Eye stuff. I literally have like tons of the structure decks in stock, like the singles and everything, every card. I'd be happy to build you a deck. And it goes for anybody here in the chat. If you need cards, like hit me up. You can message me. You can email me on my email. You can message me on Discord, Facebook, whatever. You know, I run a very big store on eBay. I've got tens of thousands of cards, man. Across every generation of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'd be always happy to help, and I can always give you guys like really good pricing on stuff. And I can ship worldwide too, to every country that is, you know, as long as I can legally ship it there. Some countries we can't ship to, but for the most part, most places we can. But always happy to help people out. You know, I know a lot of people in the chat here already. You guys get cards from me on the regular, and yeah, they know you guys can attest. I hook it up. I hook it up. That's why I need to come back to Utah? For what? For the locals? I think if I did move back to Utah, I probably wouldn't play locals that much. I would still just want to play like at home online or like remotes, or just meet up with people outside of the store and just like play like... I know like some of the Edison guys, they literally go out to like to a bar, dude. They go out like to restaurants and like bars and just vibe. And they like, eat food and just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I do that. I do that. Instead of just sitting at a locals and waiting, you know. No offense to the locals, man. It's just like, I would just prefer to just play for fun if I was to go outside of my home. And then just like maybe play at like a bigger tournament from time to time. Like a case tournament or like a VIP qualifier regional or whatever, sure. But like, nah, the locals doesn't appeal to me as much. When you could just like coordinate with people to play at the time that makes better sense for everybody that can meet up with you that you want to play with, right? Like the Edison guys do. Like I'm super happy to see that the Edison players are still getting together and playing. I'll be honest, I thought for sure once I moved that scene would die. And you guys just wouldn't play anymore, because I was the one that wrangled everyone together to start playing. And like, it really warms my heart that you guys still get together and play, even though it's like once or twice a month now instead of every week. I love it. I love that you guys are still doing it. You're still playing, and you're finding the alternative venues to a store as well if you need to. I love that. Power to the Edison players, man, over there. Love it. Love to see it. Seriously. That's so cool. Yeah, dude, coming to the bar with you, I guess. Exactly. Yes, sir. I'm sure that was a blast. Hello, Marlon. Hello, Bubba. Is that my puppy? Yeah, the new structure deck, and I would want a few other random things like Deep Eyes White Dragon. Okay, I've got, definitely have Deep Eyes White Dragon as well. From the, those are from the movie pack. So definitely have those. Do you have this? Are you on Discord, Zeta? You on Discord? I can send an invite in my, actually for everyone in the chat that's not on the Discord, join our Discord, man. Join our Discord. I can send you guys an invite in the chat. Hop on in, and I can, you guys can message me at any time about cards and stuff. Oh yeah. Cybers has a very nice Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. You know. His is really shiny. Mine is like super shiny and all in German. Mine is, none of this is in English. Every card is German. But his is like really max rarity, like crazy. He's got like all the Starlights, QCRs, like it's nice, dude. It's nice. To be honest, the group chat helps coordinate a ton. That way we all know ahead of time who's doing what. And yeah, man, the bar was a blast. We all had beer and burgers. It was rad. Dude, I love that. Speaking to some people at work about hopefully traveling this year to go to these Yu-Gi-Oh events I was talking about yesterday, they think I'm silly. Yeah. I remember when I used to travel, I used to play a lot of YCSs back in my like prime days of like 2012, 13, 14, and 15. To travel a lot for Yu-Gi-Oh. I was on a plane like every month at least once, traveling somewhere to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to travel to regionals out of state. Used to go to like, even they used to have TCG player used to host their own tournament series back in the day too. I would travel for those. I used to travel a lot for Yu-Gi-Oh. And yeah, every time I would like request time off at work, my boss was like, people were like, what? You're stupid. Why are you traveling to play cards, man? They're dumb. You know. Yeah, I played like a lot for those years, and then from like 2015, 16, 17, and 18, I didn't play. I went to like most YCSs, but not to play. I went to just like do like side events and like meet people and have fun. If I was playing the main event, I would just play like a meme, like some meme deck. Would not play a meta deck. But I would mostly just go there to just like trade and like, you know, basically like backpack vend, if you will, right? Just backpack vend. Because I used to do a lot of like foreign card swaps with people. I love foreign cards. I had a lot of good friends in Germany, and they would fly out to the States, and we would like swap a bunch of cards back and forth, and then we'd swap the cards with the YCSs with people. Like, it was such a cool thing. I missed that a lot. But it's hard to get foreign cards like that. It was hard to get foreign cards like that back in the day. Now it's very easy to get foreign. So it's like people actually value foreign less now. They think they're like lower in condition or like value, which just blows my mind. 1 second, BRB, 1 second. I'll BRB. I'm gonna take a quick little break. I gotta take the dogs out on a potty break, so I'll just be like 5 minutes or so. But you guys keep chatting and stuff. I'll scroll up and look at all the chats as well when I get back. So I'll BRB like a few minutes. Just gotta take the dogs out real fast. 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Make sure to hit that like button, please, and thank you guys that you're tuning in. Helps us out so much. Dogs are all good. Kia. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Okay, this is where I was. I have a bunch of decks they crafted on Neuron and Yu-Gi-Oh! Mega, but I haven't been able to keep up with the cards to build much of anything. Crimson, Matt, welcome in. Good to see you. Why does Konami hate Red Eyes Black Dragon? I know, $1 million question, right? Blue Eyes gets cracked, new cards. Dark Magician gets cracked, new cards. Red Eyes gets nothing. Literally nothing. Good to see you, Crimson. Welcome. I want Red Eyes to get new stuff. I'm a low-key, I'm a Joey Wheeler fan, even though I'm Seto Kaiba. Yeah, I do vibe on Joey Wheeler and Red Eyes Black Dragon. You can't decide on what deck you want to play. You better figure it out soon, because I want to start your guys' tournament here pretty soon. Let's see here. Zeta says the lack of Red Eye support, or at least much of identity for the deck, is baffling. I agree. I don't know what's going on. The only Red Eyes cards they've made, like in the recent time, were a few years ago. They made an archetype called like Max Metal Morph, which was like a revamp on Joey Wheeler using Metal Morph on Red Eyes Black Dragon to make the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. And they made like a couple other of his monsters, like Flaming Swordsman and stuff, like metaled up. And they're just like, they're cool cards, but they're not Red Eyes cards. They're Joey Wheeler specific cards. Like, it's one thing if they make it's one thing if they make like Blue Eyes White Dragon specific cards, but then also like cool cards that support Blue Eyes White Dragon, right? They're not kaiba cards, they're just good cards that support Blue Eyes. Like, that's what like the Max Metamorph feels like to me. They're not Red Eyes cards inherently at all. They don't even work with Red Eyes Black Dragon cards outside of a few of them. You know, they have to like, kind of like work within their own like wheelhouse. You can play them actually with Blue Eyes. There's someone in our community who plays Max Metamorph Blue Eyes White Dragon with Primite. It's kind of neat, kind of a cool deck. Let me see where else. Crimson says, as a lifelong Red Eyes main, seeing people actually notice it has been nice. We've simped for DM Blue Eyes and DM Girl way too much. Red is supposed to be the number 3 monster, not number... Yeah, he's like numbers 900. Zeta says, I was far more invested in Blue Eyes and Dark Magician since I got Shining, and my brother got Sorcerer as our movie promos. Oh, Pyramid of Light, back in the day. That's right. You go to the movies and you get the promos. Yes. But I've tried to dabble in a lot of anime decks, including Red Eyes. Yeah, I would love to see new Red Eyes Black Dragon cards personally. I'd love it. I'd be all about it. It's a shame that they're not getting new stuff yet, you know? I'm trying to remember, when did they release the Red Eyes equivalent of some of the Blue Eyes stuff? Because like 10 years ago is when they released the first like big Blue Eyes retrains in the form of Sage with Eyes of Blue, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, White Stone of the Ancients. I'm trying to think what else was in there. I mean, Protector was there, Master was there. They were like kind of sort of played, but like Sage was the card. Sage was the card. So the stone. Oh, Dragon Spirit of White. Dragon Spirit of White was also in Shining Victories. That card was so good when it came out. Every Blue Eyes duelist played that card. Yeah, man, I used to play that. That was my deck back then too, 10 years ago. Oh, I love that. It was such a cool deck. Blue Eyes back then played very similar to how it plays now. It's like a kind of sort of consistent-ish deck, but it needs to rely on like other like search engine stuff. Back then it wasn't a secondary engine per se like Primite now, but it was more so like draw spells. You would play Trade-In, you would play Card of Consonance, because these would let you to turbo into your starter cards because you couldn't search them unless you had Sage, right? And then you also had the deck did play a lot of traps as well. I remember like Phoenix Wing Wind Blast and Raigeki Break and Torrential Tribute were pretty good, pretty commonly played. But there's just different times, you know, you wouldn't play those cards anymore. But they were really good back then because like discarding the stones via Card of Consonance or via like Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. In the end phase, you would use the Stone's effect to just special summon a Blue Eyes monster out of the deck. So it was really good on turn 1 to just get out another Blue Eyes White Dragon, so you'd have like an Exceed with like 4k attack, and you'd have like a couple of Blue Eyes White Dragons and some traps. Like that was a super beast board 10 years ago. Crazy board. And then consequently, if you're going first and you keep the stones with your traps, you would like Phoenix Wing Wind Blast your opponent's board, and then you would in end phase use the stone to bring out Spirit of White to banish their spells and traps that they set that turn. Like that was cracked, you know. And none of these cards were once per turn either, so if you had multiple copies stored up, you can just boom boom boom, you know. It's great. It was really good. And then the Dragon Spirit of White can tag out for a Blue Eyes. It would tribute itself to special summon a Blue Eyes Eye Dragon, which was kind of nice. So I've been playing Blue Eyes forever, so it was so nice to see new Blue Eyes cards. I can finally dust off my deck from all those years ago, dude. I mean, even my starter deck, Kaiba Blue Eyes, back in 2002, I was playing Blue Eyes White Dragon and Kaiba cards. Hero, Speedroids, or Punk? You better pick quick, man. I want you guys to start your tournament pretty soon. Okay, show of hands, duelists, Kaiba mans. How many of you are still in for the tournament, for playing a tournament? Show of hands in the chat. Let me know. I think Modern was the one that was winning the poll. Let me see. Hey, Zeta just joined the Discord. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, modern is winning by a lot for the poll. So yeah, just Modern. We'll do Modern. Just do normal TCG. Normal TCG on Omega. Now, for those that are tuning in, we are starting our own tournament series here on the channel. That'll be run through my Discord server. These will be available to everyone on my YouTube channel memberships on the Duelist tier. You'll be able to play tournaments every single Saturday to duel for. We're going to run a leaderboard where people can win points through their matches, of course, to win prizes at the end of each season. But every tournament, I'll be giving away either prize cards or cash. And then it's also booster packs and boxes when I have like packs and stuff in stock. To just give you guys another fun way to be able to play the game. For those of you who don't have a locals maybe, or your locals shut down because people don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh there anymore because the products are garbage, or you don't have time to go to locals because you got to like work a bunch or whatever, and the weekend is the only time you can play. Whatever the case is, I'm trying to facilitate a place for you guys to be able to play. A lot of people over the last like 4 or 5 months have been asking me to open up like a way for you guys to be able to play, and this would be a really, really fun way to do so. So if you want to participate, if you have become a channel member at the Duelist tier and also join our Discord server, you'll be able to sign up. We're going to be running them every Saturday. Starting this next Saturday will be our first like official one. We're going to run a pickup one right now though tonight. So we can just kind of get people to start going for their playing. But I'm very excited, very, very excited. And we'll add more tournaments into the week as we see fit. And I want to run events for everything. I want to run events for Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to run events for Genesis. I want to run events for Master Duel, and I would also run events for retro formats, because I'm a huge supporter of Edison and Redo and Goat and all these things. So I just love Yu-Gi-Oh! And I want you guys to be able to enjoy your Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, right? But yeah, they gave us Blackstone of Legend, then they killed Red Eyes Black Chick for no reason, like he was OP or something. What'd they do to Red Eyes Black Chick? Did they like errata it or something? Did they errata it? Chicano, my man, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you as well. How good do I think the new Chronicle structure deck is going to be? Oh, honestly, I really don't know. I need to go and actually read all the cards. I haven't read all the new Charmer cards. So not knowing the effects, I don't have like an actual opinion on how good the cards will be. What I do know is that the product reprinted all the shiny, not all the King Sarcophagus cards, which is kind of wild. Just in one box, you get the King Sarks and you get Imseti and everything, which is insane. Because the Imseti was still like $25 or something like crazy before these decks coming out. So like people that wanted to play Horus cards and just couldn't get them because the Imsetis were so much. Now you can. I'm sure the Imsetis will be like $2 or maybe even $1. I don't know. We'll see. But it's kind of nice. They did the same thing with the branded one. They put the Bestials in there, which was big because those cards were all crazy expensive. I mostly Druis Worm and Lubellion, and now they are like $1 or $2. So I mean that's a huge help for people that just couldn't play Bestials and stuff because it was like, wow, $30 for Lubellion's insanity, right? Oh, you're trying to go to the YCS in Columbus, huh? I think that's in the end of May. I think for me that'd be probably not doable, knowing that like we're most likely moving the month prior to that. Probably not. It's not like a 100% no, but I would wager it's mostly likely going to be on the no side, you know. But we'll see. I mean, it really depends on where we go and like stuff and like who, because wherever we do move to, it's going to be somewhere with family. So we will have support for Lila. It's not just going to be me and Lexi out here on the other side of the country all alone raising a baby, right? We'll have family regardless of wherever we go. So I mean, that's a help. Because like anyone out there that's a dad or a mom, I gotta say, raising a kid with just you and your partner, nobody else around for thousands of miles is pretty hard. It's hard, man. It's very hard. Takes a village, man, and all we got is the dogs. But it's not impossible. It's just a very different experience, I'm sure. You know, like watching my brother raise his kids like around my parents all the time and his wife's parents all the time. Very, very, you know, it's nice to have that support, right? When are they going to reprint Albion, the Sanctifier Dragon? Well, if they don't straight up ban the card, brother, they'll probably just put it in Rarity Collection 5. They'll probably just throw it in Rarity Collection 5. Think of any card that hasn't been reprinted in a long time that needs a reprint, probably just going to be in Rarity Collection 5. That'd be my guess. That'd be my guess. Which is coming out in end of April. Of course, if you go, you gotta play Blue Eyes. Why would you play anything else? Blue Eyes is the best deck. Blue Eyes is the best deck. We all know it. It's the best deck. I just want to once again give a huge shout out to the channel member signups today. Let's get the other top head camera down. Big shout outs, dude. For those that don't know, we do have channel memberships on the channel. Our duelist tier, one of the perks you get is not only like all the stuff that you get on the first tier, but you also get access to our new tournament series we're going to be running starting on this next Saturday. But you also get a signed copy of Kaiba Man as a thank you from me to you for becoming a channel member. We got to sign 3 new ones today. One for Cybers, one for T-Dog, and one for Master J-Ghost. So super duper cool. We are actually currently at our previous record of 3 signed Kaiba Mans in one stream. So if someone else signs up on the Duelist tier, we'll actually have set a channel record for most Kaiba Mans signed on a stream, dude. That'll be cool, man. That'll be so cool. Can we beat that record? Who knows? Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, I love these things, man. I love being able to give you guys these cool cards. All right, let me start. Let me start pairings for you guys for the tournament. Does gifted count? No, gifted does not count. Gifted will allow them to play the tournaments though. Yep, if you get gifted a duelist here, you get all the same benefits of everyone else on the membership. You just don't get access to the tournament, to the kaiba man card, because that has to be you signing up yourself. But you can definitely, if you want to give people memberships for them to be able to have access to play the tournaments, go for it, man. And also, it directly supports me and the channel, man. I mean, it's a win-win-win. It's a win-win-win. But yeah, let me go ahead and start pairings for the first round. If you guys are ready to play, let me know if you guys are all ready to play. I'll get all four of you guys in for your pickup tournament today. Yeah, we'll have our official first tournament for the channel next Saturday. It'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'd love to stream the matches. I'd love to stream the matches. Give you a second, okay. Oh man. Yeah, you guys are gonna play on Omega. You guys are gonna play on Omega for this one. You stubbed your toe? That's no fun. It's for modern though. John, are you cool with playing modern? They wanted to play modern today for this pickup tournament. Chicano says, bro, 100. It takes a village. The wife and I are here in Houston with all our family in California. Parenting is very different with only you and the wife. Parents with grandparents are spoiled. Yeah, I can't wait for my my mother and my mother-in-law to meet my daughter. You play Cybers and Modern? Sweet. All right. Anyone else want to play in a tournament, pickup tournament? This will be open to everybody. Anybody can play this one. You don't have to be a channel member for this one tonight. That'll give us an even number of players if you get another person. Get your game on, he says. The Ignister's cards are so scary. They're so scary. I've played against them before, man, and I was like, what the heck? Especially when they make that like Link 5 monster. I think it's a Link 5. Their boss. He's like basically invincible. How much is a QCR Magia? Let me look it up. Dragon Master Magia, quarter century secret rare. $480. Link 6. That's okay, that's it. It's Link 6. Link 6. Yeah, the Link, that's the one. The big dude. But yeah, Dragmaster Magia, cheapest one listed, near mint's 44. 44. Isn't one of them's a world's card, right? Isn't one of them a world championship prize card? feel like one of them was a world's prize card. Okay, I'm just getting everyone logged into the bracket for Swiss. It'll be Swiss, of course. A Link 7? Dude, now you're just going crazy. Now you're just going crazy, man. Now you're just going crazy. Okay, we need one more for an even 6. One more for an even 6. I'd like to, but I can't. I gotta start cooking dinner here pretty soon. I want to get you guys this tournament set up, and then I'm gonna be checking in back and forth. I got dinner and stuff to do, brother, before we stream later tonight. In a Link 8, just be Exodia. Be an Exodia Link. It'd be an Exodia Link monster. It just says if you summon this, you win. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool, man. I could vibe on an Exodia Link monster, dude. Yeah, Zeta, you want to play? Play some Blue Eyes? Go for it, man. We can get you in. That's true. Yeah, there will be a buy. There will be a buy if we don't get one more. Omega's updating? Sweet. Alright, I'll add you in as well as Zeta. See, that'll be 6. You guys have 6 players, dude. That's sweet. That's sweet, man. You guys got 6 right off the bat. That's amazing. You're tweaking out right now? Why? Why are you tweaking out? Do a wheel spin? No, I've got a tournament I have a tournament software. I have a tournament software that just I put the names into, and it'll just make the pool. It'll make the Swiss pool, and then it'll just run the rounds. You think there's gonna be some like jank tournament where I just spin a wheel? No, you gotta be like Kaiba, man. I need my Blue Eyes White Dragon bingo machine. And I'll put you guys' names in there, and then out pops the opponents like in Battle City. I need one of those, dude. Okay, note to self for something to 3D print when I move. Make a giant Blue Eyes head that I can put people's names in for a tournament and pull them out. Dude, that would be so hype. Man. Okay, I will tell you this, guys. I will be doing as we get more people and playing and stuff, and the leaderboards flesh out more with more players. At the end of each season, I do want to do like a best of the best duelists of that season, like playoff tournament for like the Devastator Squad Cup, and I'll give like some like super cool like exclusive prizes and shit for that. think of it like the Battle City finals, if you will. That would be a great time to utilize like a Blue Eyes like bingo machine and just pull out people's names to fight, to duel each other for that like little end of the season tournament. Oh, that would be sick, man. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. We can do that live. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so for the time being, I'm gonna give John and Zeta, both of you guys, access to the tournament section of the Discord, so you guys can participate in the games, like just in there, so you can report like your standings and see the pairings and match reporting and so on. So let me add you guys into this category real quick for temporary permission. Yeah, I'll post the pairings in there, and then you guys just do your match reporting in the match reporting channel, and then I'll tally it up and then I'll do the next standings and pairings myself on my end. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I'm just glad we were able to get this all sorted out. My power didn't blow again, man. That was so that sucked so much earlier, man. We were vibing hard. My power blew up. I was like, oh man, come on, dude. Yeah, keeping my studio lights off was helping right now. I've just been using the light in the room. It's not as nice looking, but it's fine. Mission accomplished. We were able to talk for a little bit and get our tournament going and stuff, so we'll take it. It's a win. I do want to just like say thank you so much for everyone that's come out to the stream today, whether you were in the first part or in this one right here. Really seriously means a lot to me. It's been nice. It's nice to just come back on to like hop back on YouTube and like start talking about some Yu-Gi-Oh. It really nice. Thank you guys so much for everyone who's liked the streams as well. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It helps us out a lot. Those thumbs up buttons go a long way. And big thank you to everyone who's joined channel members today. Synchron Explorer with the 23-month resub. And then T-Dog with the upgrade to Duelist. Cybers with the upgrade to Duelist. And Mr. the Legend J-Ghost becoming a Duelist tier channel member. Thank you so much for that support, man. And big shout out to all the new people that have joined over today for the first time that subscribed. We've gotten quite a number of new subscribers today on the stream. So thank you so much for vibing and enjoying the content and having fun in the stream. I really appreciate it a lot, man. Yeah, once you guys are all good to go, just give me a good, like you're good to go in the stream, and then I will fire the tournament, and I'll give you guys your table numbers too in the pairings. So you just will join the voice call for which table you're in, and then you guys can sync up and duel each other through Omega. Just to make sure, you guys have all dueled on Omega before, yeah? Like, you know how to, like, duel another player? Like, you know how to like do a room for your opponent to join into and duel with. You guys, you don't need like a walkthrough on any of that, do you? Pepsi with the $2 super, brother. Dude, thank you so much, man. Holy moly.
$2 in super chat. You're about to see some monk duels from me.
Monkey duels, man. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you so much, man, for the super chat. Big love to you, brother. Let me launch Omega and do a little walkthrough right quick. My camera's down here.
I had no idea that you were such a big fan.
Why am I way down there? Cyber's coming in, dude.
Thank
you so much for the $2 super, brother. Get your game on, dude. Thank you so much, man. Holy moly, dude. Guys are about to go chaz it up out here, brother. Okay, I got an update too real quick. the 1 cent. He's like, yeah, what a loser. The 1 cent. Where's the Jazz? I don't know, man. Where is the Jazz? He was here earlier. He's probably watching the there's a massive Edison tournament today here in North Carolina, actually. I really wanted to go, but like, just bad timing, you know. If it would have happened before my baby was born, then you bet your butt I would have been there, but you know. Because it's on the other side of the state, so it's like it's a far drive. I wouldn't want to. I'd have to go and be there for like a weekend, and I can't do that. Like, can't leave Lexi here alone with the baby. That's monkey, dude. Could not do that. Where's the Jazz It Up? You want to hear it? You want to hear the Jazz It Up? I'll play the Jazz It Up. I'll play the Jazz It Up for you guys. Alright, here you go. Jazz it up.
And I'm here too. Jazz it up. That's right. Say it again.
Dude, he came. He got summoned, man. He got summoned. They were super chatting, and they were like, "Yo, where's the Jazz at, man?" And I was like, "I don't know. He's probably watching the Edison tournament." And we played the alert, and he pops in. How crazy, dude! Come on, man. That's crazy. That's funny. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
If there is intelligent life out there, then let's teach them how to duel.
I swear that's gonna become our that's gotta become our my new slogan this year, dude. Like anytime I like teach people how to like show people a deck profile or whatever, anything about Blue Eyes, I should lead with that. Frazier is good. He's one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh players of all time. I still got to reach back out to him about Redo, because he was super interested. I asked him before if he'd be down to like do some stuff with on Redo together. He said he'd be interested. I have to touch back base with him, man, because he's very interested in the format. Okay, so when you're on your Omega, first off, Omega has to be linked to a Discord, so make sure you have a Discord. This is why I want you guys to be in my Discord to be able to play through Omega, because you have to be able to link it up. But you simply just go here, go to online, and then you'll just create yourself a game at the top with host. Choose your stuff. So it should be set to sent it to the most recent TCG ban list, 1027. Game set match. Master rule 5, of course. Duel rules. Master duel. Master duel runs the same rules as normal TCG and OCG. And then you just go ahead and click create. Go to private though if you want it to be a private game. Click create here. And then you can get someone, you get your guys to join in here. It's very straightforward. It's very straightforward. And then yeah, you guys can just join in. If you have a problem like trying to do it with the private, you can leave it open, and then you'll be able to see your opponent's match show up over here. You just click it, and then click join, and then you'll be able to join. And the person hosting the duel, if someone else joins and you don't, that's not your opponent, just kick them. You can literally just kick them out. But you can do the private as well. But does that make sense? You guys need to see that walkthrough again, or does it make sense? And you guys will be in voice chat together, so you'll be able to like coordinate. It's not bracket based. It's gonna be 3-round Swiss. You guys are gonna be doing 3 rounds of Swiss to play. 3 rounds of Swiss. You'll be doing 3 rounds of Swiss. Best 2 out of 3, 3 rounds Swiss. Yep. That's gonna be the structure for today. Just waiting to make sure everyone is ready to go. We've got 6 duelists for this pickup tournament. That's super cool, man. I'm excited to see who takes this, man, and what deck wins. I sadly will not be streaming the matches because I do. Once you guys start your tournament, I do need to step off because I got to go start dinner and do some stuff with Lexi and the baby before we stream later for on Kick. But I wanted to get this like firing for you guys so you can start playing. But next Saturday, when we have our official inaugural Devastator Squad tournament, I will stream it. We will be streaming it. Yeah, the plan is to start the stream like a little bit before the tournament, so we can get like join up together and talk and get people in. And just vibing and stuff, and I'll be like playing Master Duel or even playing with like Omega, whatever. Let's be playing, vibing like we were doing today, and then we'll fire the tournament, and I'll be streaming it already. Shadow of the Moon, welcome in. Good to see you. What time does that start? So we're going to be firing the tournaments every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time out of our Discord server. They will be open to everybody that is a YouTube channel member on the channel on the Duelist tier. And you guys will be playing for a number of different things. First off, whoever wins each week, you'll be winning either cards, booster packs, boxes, or cash, whatever I have available each week. Most likely it's going to be cash each time, cash for the first bits of tournaments, so I can give you guys some cool stuff cash-wise. And then you also will be getting points awarded to you for each duel you play on a leaderboard system. And at the end of each season, whoever are the top duelists will receive bonus prizes for their standings and play in a playoff tournament for the best, the best duelist, if you will, for that season. And you guys will play out in a like a Battle City style finals hosted by Kaiba. Shadow. So yep. So you would join channel members, duelist tier on the YouTube, and then yes, you join on my Discord server, and then when you are a duelist tier, the whole tournament section will unlock for you to access, and you can go and you could register for the future tournaments and everything in there. And I will be hosting tournaments for not just modern TCG guys. I also will be hosting stuff for Genesis from time to time. We will host Master Duel from time to time, and even retro formats like GOAT, Edison, and Redo, and so on. So I want to be able to support all of the Yu-Gi-Oh players out there as much as I can with my tournament series. It's not just going to be strictly modern Yu-Gi-Oh only. So if you were thinking like, oh, I want to sign up for the channel membership and play these events, but I don't really care for modern, I like old school Yu-Gi-Oh only, don't worry, you'll be able to play old school Yu-Gi-Oh as well. I will fire at least one tournament a month for every format, but the goal is to do multiple, of course, as it grows. But every format will get at least one tournament a month, so you get at least your $5 worth for playing your event. And if you play everything, you pay $5. You get to play like 4+ tournaments a month. That's cheaper, way cheaper than going to a locals every time, and you get to win cash prizes and cards instead of shitty OTS packs. So I mean, it's a win-win, dude. And at the same time, you support the channel and me and my family at the same time, right? So it's a win-win-win. You usually use EDO Pro. Is Omega better in terms of the number of players? From my experience, yes. Omega has, if you just play solo on your own, Omega has a lot of players on it. It's more refined than EDO Pro. I use EDO Pro a lot too, but I think Omega is more refined. Omega feels a lot like Master Duel, or very close. There is a Master Duel dupe, the MDO3. However, that is a pain in the ass to set up for like just the average user. You have to do a walkthrough for it. You can't just go, oh, download it and you're done. Like, there's a bunch of crap you have to do to get it working right. Especially when new cards come out, they don't just give you an update. You actually have to go in and like reinstall the game and get new files from their Google Drive. It's a bitch. It looks dope though. It's literally Master Duel with like normal cards. It's cool. It's super dope, man. That's what all those people on YouTube, other YouTubers like Lithium and like El Exordio Duelista, that's how they play all their like replays, is on MDO3. It looks great. I use it myself from time to time, just for fun with my friends, but like I'll tell you, it's a pain in the butt to set up. So I think Omega is just the easiest. Plus Omega links up to Discord, so it's much easier for you to like sync up with your opponent through the Discord itself. You guys can just click each other and join the game. You could literally invite people when you're in this. You can use the Discord overlay and you can invite your opponent in their voice chat to your game. You don't even have to like go through the search crap. You can literally just say, hey, we're playing Omega together. Just click my name in Discord. Boom, you just join in. This because this has the Discord overlay linked to it. You can invite people to join in. It's nice. It's really, really cool. I like this thing a lot. It's really, really, really clean. You have a kid like you, so sometimes it's hard to meet up with players or go to the locals since your kid is also special needs. Well, shout outs to you, a fellow parent duelist out there, and that is one of the like purposes to wanting to like run these, kind of create our own locals, if you will, to facilitate those who have a hard time going to locals during the week or playing, and also for those who don't even have a locals at all, or their locals doesn't do Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, whatever the case is. We want to kind of provide that like spot for people to be able to play, because I know a lot of people want to play Yu-Gi-Oh and just have nowhere to play with like people that they can kind of get to become closer with, you know. So I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited to see it grow and to see duelists joining in and having fun, and sky's the limit, man. I love it. I love it a lot. Love it a lot. Yeah, there's almost 100 members in the Discord. That's awesome. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice. All right. Who is still needing time so we can fire the tournament? Who else is needing some time here? And if anyone in the chat needs wants an invite to my Discord, let me know. I could drop it in the chat right now. You could also just find it in my video descriptions, and it's on my YouTube channel page as well. If you click like the links under my name, it shows all the stuff. The Discord's on there just as well. So very, very accessible for you guys to join into. It's like Zeta. I think Zeta was still updating last we checked, and John was just bringing their deck over from their other program. I also will say this too, guys. The people on the duelist tier will also get the ability to do just some like pick up duelist nights every once in a while with me. Because you guys, I want to play too. I'm not going to play in the Saturday tournaments because that's for you guys. I don't want to play my own events. I want to host them and stream them, but I want to play too. So every once in a while, I will host some pickup nights for the duelist members to join in and play with me, and we can play I'll play everything. I'll bring a deck. I'll bring a deck for every format, and we'll just vibe and have fun. Vibe and have fun. Pick a number, 1 or 2. 1. Just go 1. Easy. 1. Haven't played Modern in a couple years. This should be interesting. All right. All right. John. Let's go. And then just need to hear from Zeta, and I think everyone is good to go. When does Burst Protocol come out? First weekend of February, right? Doesn't it come out in like 2 weeks? Or is it 3 weeks? I think it's 3 weeks actually. Yeah, I think it's the first weekend. Yeah, February 7th. Okay. Forbidden Crown .set, right? I want that card, but I'm not gonna shell out triple digits for it. It's not that good. I do want the Exo Sister cards though. I do want the new Exo Sister cards because I want to play some. I want to make some Exo Sister content. I do want to make some Exo Sister content again. I really like that deck a lot. Other than Blue Eyes and Salamangreat, Exo Sisters is my next favorite. And then I need the Ecclesia Synchro for Blue Eyes because I am cooking up 3 different deck lists right now that it's going to be dropping in the Burst Protocol format for you guys, for you Blue Eyes fans. And some of those deck lists do use branded cards. Ecclesia Synchro for sure. So I do need to get one of those for my deck. The tip access to tournaments didn't work? You don't see the all the channels in the tournaments? Here, what I'll the easier thing than to like click through the whole category is just to give you and John the Duelist I'll give you guys the Duelist tag for tonight so you guys can use that. Now they should show up for you guys. No problem. You should be able to see all that. Just by proxies. I've actually never used actual proxies before. I've always, if I use proxies, I just like wrote down like a piece of paper. I would just write like, you know, the name of the card or whatever. Yep, yeah, I should be able to see it now. I gave you and John the Duelist tag so you guys can see him for the moment. Dude, yeah, do it. Pull a Starlight and trade it for 3 secrets. Thing is, you got to find someone with 3 secrets that wants a Starlight. That's the hard thing. That's the hard thing. You got to find someone who has 3 secrets that wants a Starlight. That's going to be so hard. People are going to hoard that card. If they pull Forbidden Crown, they're going to hoard it for sure. That card's going to be such a hot commodity. It's a really good card. It's very powerful. I like it a lot. I do have a list of Blue Eyes that does play it. It's been very, very good. And I was testing it back in October and November when the card got announced. Very good card. It's very broken with this guy. Let me see here. Forbidden Crown is very, 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 very good with these guys. Because you can, in your turn, when you go first, you can do like your Blue Eyes combos, and then you can, in the end phase, tag out Homeboy for this. And then once at resolution, you can activate Crown, targeting this. And then you can go to, again, an end phase to check for the destruction effect of Spirit. Spirit will not affect this card because it's unaffected by all card effects. So you'll be able to have this card out on like multiple turns if you wanted to do that, and it won't get destroyed. So you'll just be able to have this on your opponent's turn and still keep it on your turn, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. That's just one of many interactions of Forbidden Crown that is like really broken in the deck, but that's just like a simple one that comes to mind right off the bat that I want to tell you guys about. Oh, your locals Rips product? Dude, that's a banger. That was a thing, dude. I'll be honest, when I was in Utah, I was so shocked. Like, none of the stores open product for Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, are you, like, that's crazy, dude. The product is so cheap. They, like, the stores, when they order straight from distribution, the boxes are, like, they're so cheap, dude. In comparison to every other card game, like, way cheap. And, like, especially a set that has, like, cards that are gonna be, like, $50, $60, $100, $200, $500, like, why would you not rip them to, like, also sell singles to your community, dude? Like, I was always baffled by that, because, like, every store that I was, like, around before in the past, in, like, Cali or overseas, and, like, Germany, Israel, and other places in the United States, like, the stores I would always order extra cases, like, for themselves to rip, so they can have singles. But I guess, like, none of the Utah stores cared to do Yu-Gi-Oh singles like that. So, I mean, to each their own. It is very volatile, I guess. It's dangerous. If you're not able to move it quickly and easily, it's very dangerous, because a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards lose value very fast. Very, very fast. But I don't know. But is everybody ready? Is everybody ready for if you guys can start your tournament? We've got Mad Pepsi, Cybers, T-Dog, Galactic, John Good, and Zeta. Let me know in stream if everybody is good to go, and then I will pair the first round and post it in Discord. And then I'm gonna go make my dinner. And I appreciate everyone's patience. It's a pickup tournament, so it takes a little bit of time to get things moving. But we're firing nonetheless, which is really, really great. That's awesome. I'm excited. And then we'll have our first official tournament next weekend. So this one you're playing for is just to play. There's not going to be any prizes or leaderboard points or anything on this one. That'll all start officially next Saturday. This is just you guys are just gonna play and have fun playing, and just get to know each other as well. I know some of you guys already know each other very, very well, because you've been playing each other already in the Discord. The honorary. That's funny, man. That's funny, man. I love that Blue Eyes Sag Dragon, dude. I'll join it on this, dude. Blue Eyes Sag Dragon train. Heck yeah. Sweet, John's ready. All right, Zeta, are you good then as well? And I'll get the pairings going. You good? Okay, sweet. All right, got the pairings up for the first round. So let me list them up in the Discord. I'll tag you guys in the. I'll just tag the role, duelist role in there, so you guys will all get a generic tag ping. Okay. And you'll just join your respective table number in the VCs. Labeled them. And then when you are done, just put your standing, like your standings in the match reporting channel for me, and then I will, once all 3 of you guys are done with your first round, I'll come and pair the second one. I'll have my phone on me too, so I could like check in on the thing. Okay, there's the standing. There's the pairings for round 1. Galactic versus John in table 1. Table 2, Cybers versus Mad Pepsi. And table 3, T-Dog versus Zeta. You guys all good luck. Have fun. And just enjoy. Just have fun. It's just a fun tournament. Enjoy it. And I'm going to end the stream here, though. I do got to go do some. I got to do dinner and do some stuff around the house before we stream later on Kick for some game stuff. But guys, an amazing, awesome stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out over the course of the 2-part streams today. It's been a lot of fun. Big shout outs to everyone that's our new subscribers today. Thank you so much to the new channel members today. And thank you for all the likes and everything on the stream. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please leave that thumbs up. Hit that like button for it. It helps out a lot. And you guys are awesome. Enjoy the tournament, though. And I'll see you guys next week for some more live streams on YouTube. All right, good night, guys. Peace. And for those I'll see you later on Kick, I'll see you guys later on Kick. Hey, mama. See ya, Wyvern. See ya, chat.